Hi there, I'm Martha Van Dam and this is Living Beyond. So today we're going to talk about a thing that I will bet I'm not the only person that this happens with. I bet you do too. So is there ever something that you want to be working on? You want to be getting it done, a project, something at work, you really want to be working on it, but you find yourself doing everything on the planet except for that one thing that you want to be doing. So the way it shows up for me is maybe I need to be making some social media posts, or I need to be making some videos for a course that I'm creating. And I find myself all of a sudden needing to go clean the bathrooms in the office. Suddenly it's so important. Or all of a sudden I'm starving, or I've got to get another drink. Always something hop up, hop up, hop up, instead of staying focused on what I'm supposed to be doing. I can't be the only person who has to deal with that, right? So when you do that, and when I do that, what we are doing is avoiding something. And we might like to think that we're avoiding working on that project. But most of the time, it's not actually avoiding working on the project. It's avoiding something that's attached to that project. So for the example of making these videos for a course that I'm creating, there's a lot of details that I'm afraid I won't know how to do, or that in the past I start working on them and I keep hitting walls because usually the technical things get in my way. So our avoidance, in this case my avoidance, is trying to protect me from that feeling of, oh no, I don't know how to do that. Oh no, how am I going to figure this out? I don't like that feeling, and you might not like it either. But this avoidance thing that may protect us from that also gets in the way, and it sabotages us. It keeps us from the thing we're trying to do. And the way through that is twofold. One, first of all, just to recognize and acknowledge that it's happening. I'm supposed to be working on this project. I'm tempted to hop up and go get a drink or go get some food. Wait, my brain is trying to avoid this thing. So we acknowledge that it's happening. And the next thing is we ask ourselves, okay, so what is it I'm actually trying to avoid? What's the discomfort? It's not generally the project itself. Again, remember, it's something about the project. So if I can acknowledge, in the case of my videos, that I get what this is about, I'm trying to avoid that uncomfortable feeling of not knowing. How do I work with this camera? How do I work with this particular, this video equipment, the lighting or something? I'm trying to avoid the discomfort of that. Once that is now on the surface, then it's a lot easier to look at that and say to ourselves, I can figure that out. If I hit a block, there's someone I can ask. I can go on YouTube, I can search, I can find out. That is not enough to stop me from working on that project. And then the third thing actually is this idea of choosing. Do I want to choose to make myself more comfortable in this moment by maybe getting myself another drink? Do I want to make myself more comfortable? Do I want to choose that? Or do I want to choose getting this thing done? And so bringing it down to the choice of the two things that it actually is can help us through that hump of maybe I don't want to do this business of pulling us back, this business of being distracted. So play with that today. If there's something that you want to be doing, that you believe is a good idea for you to be doing, the next step in your business or your home life, but you keep sabotaging yourself, you keep getting distracted, you keep finding something else to do, acknowledge that you're doing it, and then ask yourself, what is it that I'm really trying to avoid? Likely it's not the real issue. I'm trying to avoid some sort of discomfort. What's that about? And then when that can come to the surface, then you ask yourself, okay, what am I going to choose? Am I going to choose to make myself comfortable, or am I going to choose to go ahead and work on this project anyway? I hope that's helpful to you. It actually is helpful to me. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.